Pastor Larry, why don't you come up here for just a moment? Pastor Larry Roquin, would you come? Let me have another microphone. I don't know if we have one around there. Thank you, Bishop. I want Pastor Larry to hold on to this. Pastor Larry and his wife is no stranger to the North Georgia Revival. This is precious people, family to us. They are from Louisiana, but 5+ years ago, Pastor Larry, you came into this building and God touched you. I want you to tell me what was going on in your physical body prior to coming to the North Georgia Revival.
I got healed.
Yeah.
Okay, so I had back pain, so bad that I couldn't get out of bed without taking pain medicine. I was on pain medicine for 7 years. They tried to burn the nerves in my back. They tried all kinds of things. Then they just said, there's no operation for this. And one doctor said, don't let them operate on your back. And the other one said, there is no operation for your back. You're going to be on medicine for the rest of your life. So my wife was watching Sid Roth.
Okay.
And she says there's these revivals going on across, a few revivals in America. And I say, let me see that, because I'm a student of revival. And I said, this one in Dawsonville, this is so crazy, it has to be God. So let's go. No, it's true. It's true. So we came and we got in the water, and the next day, I woke up and I said...
Here's a picture of your baptism right there,
yes,
you and your wife.
Yes.
That was a long time ago.
Yes.
Wow.
I woke up the next morning at the hotel. I didn't know that I was healed. I woke up and I said, Ronaldo, get up. And she said, what? She thought maybe we got robbed or something. I said, look. And she said, well, I'm healed. And she says, how do you know? I said... I'm standing up. Yeah. But we got better stuff to talk about.
I know, that's pretty...
Yeah.
So you get healed. The Lord touches you.
Yeah.
The lower 12 inches of your back, that was the issue.
Mm-hmm.
That there was things missing and causing your vertebrae and things of that nature to just bone upon bone.
Yeah.
How's it been since 5 years ago?
Yeah, people ask that all the time. They say, you don't have any pain? I said, I got pains in other places, I'm older, but I don't have pain there.
Praise God.
That's the reality.
And off all pain medication.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Off all pain medication. You took it for 7 years.
Mm-hmm.
My goodness. Any withdrawal symptoms from that?
No. Never did.
That's a miracle in and of itself.
Yeah. A friend of mine who's a dentist, pharmacist, and he's a pastor too. And he said, what about the withdrawals? And I said, I forgot to do that. Are they bad? And he said, yeah, they're bad. like your skin is crawling off your bones.
Yeah. And they did not. Well,
no.
But your son, Corey,
okay, this is the good stuff.
This is remarkable.
This is the good stuff, yeah. Okay, so I have a son, firstborn son, and we have not had a relationship for 30 years. This is going to touch somebody tonight. Does anybody have some whacked out relatives, sons, daughters? Come on, look, all the hands go up, and you just don't know what you're going to do. You ever feel like getting them in a headlock, It's So anyway, we had not talked almost nothing in 20 years. And I get a call from someone, and they said, he's legally blind, he cannot see, and he's all messed up.
He cannot see him what?
He's all messed up. He's without a job. And I called him, and I had like a normal kind of conversation. I told my wife, that was strange. We had a normal conversation. So I called back a few days later. We had another normal conversation. And so he told me about his eyes then. And he was 90% blind in one eye, 60% in the other eye. And he had gone through a divorce, and the doctor said the stress of this had put blood on his retinas, and he was blind. He could sit at a stop sign in a car and not see the stop sign. So he couldn't do his work, he couldn't go anywhere, he couldn't do anything. So on the phone, I told him, you read my book? And he said, because I wrote a book about my healing. And he says, yeah. I said, so what do you think? And he says, oh, I think it's all real. And I thought, who is this? Who is this that I'm talking to? Because he was not saved, and he had filled his head with quantum physics and all of this, world religions and all of this stuff. And so I said, why don't you go to the North Georgia Revival? And he says, yeah, I'm going to do that. And I thought, I cannot believe this. So he comes and gets in the water, and we're watching at the kitchen table. We're watching, and there he goes. He's in the water. He comes up, and Marty's saying, can you see? And he says, no, I think it's kind of the same. And he says, go and be healed. So let me back up just a minute. He told me that he had gotten in the room where you change the clothes and you got the funny underwear back there and all. You know what I'm talking about. And he said he heard a voice. This is your last time, last shot. Get out of here, run. Don't let him get you in that water. He didn't believe in the devil, but he said, I knew that was the devil.
Now stop right there.
Okay.
Because I'm ministering in Jacksonville, Florida, and he's in Jacksonville on business.
Yes.
And he comes to the meeting and he tells me his story.
Yes.
I want to watch this video of him telling what happened to him. Y'all watch this.
My name's Corey Rocan. I lost my vision about 2.5 years ago, legally blind. My dad had got healed in the water about 6 years ago, real deal. He told me to go to Dawsonville. I've been backslidden my whole life, didn't believe in anything, especially healings. I went anyway, got baptized in the water, nothing happened. I went home that night and I heard a man in my house say, get on your knees and ask for forgiveness. And I did, and I forgave everything and everybody in my life. And every day after that, my eyes started getting better, and I'm 90% healed, and every day it gets better. I can see. How blind were you? 95%. Couldn't see hardly anything. I couldn't recognize you this far away.
So what's happened right now?
A miracle.
You're able
Absolute
to see
miracle.
without any assistance?
I need reading glasses to read.
Yes, sir.
But to see and to drive, I hadn't been able to drive in 3 years.
And now you're able to drive?
Absolutely. It's amazing.
Yeah.
I got to say one more thing. So that was the part that I wanted to tell about how he got healed over the next 2 weeks, his eyes. And he'd say, Dad, you keep asking me about my eyes. I mean, who cares about that? I have peace. He said, I had gone to a psychiatrist and told him, I just need peace. And they couldn't give it to me. And he said, in a moment of time, the quantum physics went out of my ear. It just went, whoo, and it was gone. And he had peace instantly. And he said that he heard a man behind him say, you've got to forgive, like he's standing right next to me.
Pastor Larry, he heard a voice in the changing room. This is your last chance, run. And then a greater voice
Yes.
that night,
Yes.
get up and ask for forgiveness.
Yes.
It pays to which voice you listen to.
So from a relationship that was non-existent, that we didn't even talk, now every morning, I call and I say, tell me how wonderful it is. Every morning I say that, and he busts out laughing and he says, it's good.
Come on. Come
And
on,
we
church.
talk
Stand to your
for an
feet.
hour every day.
An hour every day.
Every day. Every day. He's watching right now.
Corey, come back to Dawsonville. Come back to Dawsonville.
It's good.
Pastor Larry, thank you, thank you, thank you. That's going to happen again tonight.
It doesn't get any better than this.
Amen. Thank you. Let Pastor Larry know. Just remain standing.